Hi guys, it's Dawn Thompson, and today I wanted to share a little bit in my newest publication, Balls. And I get a lot of comedy from it because most people are like, "Wow, it takes balls to write a book called Balls, right?" And the joke is on the title because it's really about juggling the balls in our life. I see countless clients trying to juggle 1,000 balls, 100 balls, 20 balls at once, and it's a lot to keep up in the air, and it's a lot to maintain to find peace and balance within. And so I thought, I wanted to start giving some, little pieces out of the book that I thought would help so people could start seeing themselves and saying, how does this relate to me? And how does this appear in my life? And so I'm just going to read you literally a piece out of the introduction because there are 3 things I preach in juggling and the balls that we juggle and the masculine, feminine in our lives. All right. And so I'm going to kind of jump around throughout time on this book and the pieces that apply to people right now because I am seeing countless individuals struggling, and it's all about spiritual higher truth development right now. We have to find our higher truth. What is our universal truth right now? And it has to be your truth, not my truth. My truth is not your truth. Someone else's, your neighbors, your friends, your spouse, your child. That child is not your truth. You have a truth. That child has a truth. Your spouse has a truth. Your boss has a truth. So what is that truth? And the truth has to come from within. And so I'm going to read you a little. It's on page 11 here if you do have the book. If not, I suggest you go out and get it. It's very short, simple read, but it's definitely opens you up to seeing what's going on the inside without needing deep therapy. It's really more self-awareness, and that's what I preach over and over again, self-awareness. So there's a piece in here about balancing our balls and balancing how much things happen in our lives, and it goes like this. Basically, I'm just going to read to you a page and a half, 2 pages here, and let you interpret it from there. We're going to move on and just kind of give a little snippet of balls. So it reads, the last few decades of the 20th century focused on mind-body healing. The 21st century focuses on soul healing. And all 3 must come together or the result is imbalance. No matter how much mind and body work you do, you still feel unsettled. This is now the phase we as humans are in. Our minds are becoming more conscious through self-development, which supports us to live a more self-aware life. And it's achieved through opening up from the inside out. In the 1960s, social consciousness was not focused so much in the fitness department. It was about our thoughts regarding love. Then we jumped onto the bandwagon of healing our bodies by eating healthful food and exercising regularly. The health and fitness industry exploded, as did our obsession with our bodies. That brought us into the 21st century, where we are in better physical health than ever, but we are still challenged to feel better emotionally about ourselves and about each other. Yet, despite the move towards physical activity and better eating, many people remain unwell. I have countless clients who are discontented and unfulfilled, so they hire me to make their bodies and their minds stronger. With my extensive background in the health industry and a degree in kinesiology, I am asked to address their physical pain. For clients truly in need of a healthful lifestyle makeover, I happily preach the need to move the body and consume things from nature rather than processed food. But that usually isn't the source of my clients' deeper pain. The underlying cause to their physical pain is an imbalance of attention on the emotional soul level. You must address all areas, but it's often the soul that is neglected. So finding a settled place and a deeper challenge than acquiring a strong body and a successful mindset. As the philosopher Priest Pierre put it, we are spiritual beings having a human experience. So in other words, your soul is driving your physical body, And if the soul hasn't done the work to heal, you will discover that no matter how healthy your mind or your body appear, a link will still be missing. We have become a society that takes a great deal of mental health medications that, like sheep, we take without question, without finding balance, without healing our insides to release what is hurting and in need. This epidemic of medicating for depression and other mental and emotional disorders has been skyrocketing for years, and no matter how much you numb the mind with medication, you're still not content. You've learned how to be successful on the physical plane, but suffer from decreased skills on the non-physical plane, the spiritual plane, the faith, God, universe, and energy plane. So when the skills that make you successful on the visible plane, in the visible world, don't hold up, and life begins to present challenges, you need to address energy or faith. So I know that was a couple pages, but those are the 3 balls that I teach. Those are the 3 circles of life that I teach, which is purpose, power, and presence. Purpose is your physical form, your ego, your body, what we do and what we produce here in the physical life. Power is our thoughts, healing our thoughts, thinking through healing our brain and our thought patterns and our lifestyle choices and how we have to change the way we present ourselves to the world. And presence is spirit. Being present with what the universe and God and energy is flowing within us also flows without. And so having faith that the universe has your back and that universal truth that you connect